Good afternoon. This is Hans the Ramen Rater coming at you with another instant noodle recipe time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And it's been a while. But we're back together now, you see. It's alright now, isn't it? Yes. So, Christmas happened. We were all violently ill with the seasonal illnesses. We didn't do really all that much for Christmas. And then we had an event that we were doing with family after Christmas, and that went abysmally. And now it is January 2nd, 2019. Happy New Year to one and all. Of course, for you, I don't know what day it is, but for me, it's a Wednesday that feels like a Monday, but kind of feels like a Friday as well. So today I've got one. I found this up in Canada. Sunday? Yeah. Sao Tao Tom Yum rice vermicelli. Really rice vermicelli. Doesn't seem like rice vermicelli because this is what the noodle block looks like, and that's pretty darn thick. That doesn't make me sing the praises of vermicelli. That makes me go, that's a thick noodle. But anyways, I'm gonna see what happened because I've had the broad noodle version. Miles has my keys. He's not quite back in school yet. Yeah, here's the noodle. Putting that in the water. So, and that's for 2 minutes. Miles, you've stolen my keys. So, what's been going on? Well, you may be seeing this because you're part of the vast, vast throng of people who have now liked my Facebook page. Yes, this video will be posted on the Facebook page shortly. And there's a promotion thing going on. It's a special program I'm in. So you've had some questions, and I'm here to answer them. First off, no. There is no human flesh in anything that I'm cooking. That's actually from a what's that show? Bob's Burgers. Okay? Why do I sit? Well, I'm sitting because the wall is right there. And I could stand, but the vent is like not much higher than me. And the angle that I would get with a camera on a tripod would be absolutely horrible. This is a little 360 cam sitting on a stove. So. And it kind of makes it a little more informal, you know. Just sitting here, stirring some noodles, not bothering anyone, not intentionally. What was another one? Why are you wearing the shades? That's my favorite. I had somebody said, why are you wearing the shades? Maybe you'd figure that out, you know, you weren't wearing the shades. So the video in question, it was the Cully's video. For some reason, Facebook promoted the Cully's cooking video, but not the eating video. Well, the cooking video, I did it wrong the first time, and then I did it right the second time. But unfortunately, the directions on the box are all jacked up. So, through no fault of my own, I became, dude, my 6-year-old can cook instant noodles. What the hell? So, got a lot of that. However, since mid-November, I'm now the proud holder of over 32,000 Facebook followers. Welcome. It took I started the page, I think, in 2011, And from 2011 until November, looking at like 6,500 likes, and now I might be getting closer to 33,000 now because another video is being promoted, and it's going for 6 months. It's a rad thing. Very happy about it. Doesn't cost me anything. In fact, I'll be making some money off of this, and yeah, it's really cool. Anyways, here's the seasoning. This is Tom Yum. Tom Yum is a Thai dish, but it's really gained a lot of popularity in Hong Kong. Nissan's got a Tom Yum. I'm sure Myojo has one. I don't know. Does Dole Brand have a Tom Yum in Hong Kong? Let me know if you know. But yeah, the reason I wear the shades is because I'm legally blind. I'm not like Mr. Cool or nothing. Okay? Makes it less or more bearable to do what I'm doing. And you can doubt that all you want. I really, really don't care. And here's what we have. We're going to stir. Look at that. So there it is, unadulterated. Now, you might be thinking, like, how is it fair to review instant noodles that are that have stuff on them? And I'll tell you right now, I don't. What I do is what I'm about to do. This is how I review. Got some of the broth here. Let's see, can you see that? Some people are very particular on how their broth looks. Okay. That's good. That's really good. Not as strong as the other straight noodle ramen style Tom Yum, but very good. The noodle, I hardly call this vermicelli, but we'll see. It's good. Kind of odd, but it's good. Now I do the plating. So you might be wondering, so what's the score? I generally don't say until I do the actual post on www.theramenrater.com what the actual score is going to be. This one will be I usually don't have people like staring at me while I do this, but I like it. I like the quality and flavor. It could be a little bit stronger. The noodle is it's good, but it's a little different, which isn't exactly a bad thing. I'm going to give this a 4.25 out of 5 stars. There you go. That's where it feels. Oh, but you know what? Before I do that, I want to add some things before I'm putting it back on the heat for now. So now I know the score. I've tried it, unadulterated, got the score. I'm going to throw some mung bean sprouts in with it, because I like my mung bean sprouts a little dealt with by the broth. I also am going to put in some of these. If you're not familiar, these are fish balls. And I thought instead of shrimp, fish balls would be very fitting for a Hong Kong made Tom Yum, because fish balls in Hong Kong are very, very important. I believe I read somewhere that the price of fish balls, there's like a local price range, and if it goes over or under, it could be considered. I mean, it's like metered, or like the going set price, like the price of gas. I mean, it's like very odd. But I definitely, one of my dreams is to go to Hong Kong and see the whole fishball thing. I've never had fresh fishball. I've had fishball in Taiwan, but that's a different kind of fishball. Theirs are a little more spongy, less chewy, and I like the chewy. I like to chew on the fishball. The ones I'm using today are actually from Singapore. They're Dodo brand fish and shrimp balls. So they're fish balls, and they have shrimp in them as well. And they're quite good. Usually if you see me using fish balls in any of the dishes that I prepare, they'll be that brand and they'll be that kind. The other thing is mung bean sprouts. I'm probably, this music isn't doing it for me today. Nor is that. There we go. It's good to be back. Yeah. There we go. So this is boiling and we're good to go on this. If you'll notice though, look in the middle there. See that? That oil? That's very odd. But it's funny. But it's still the same stuff. It's oil. There's so much oil in instant noodles and stuff. It's where the flavor's at. I've come to find out that people here in the States on Facebook don't know, I'm not going to say all people, but I'm going to say a good amount of people just aren't keen on how popular instant noodles and things of that nature are in Asia. I mean, will be what, 3,135th or 36th review. And I've been doing these reviews since 2011. Well, I've been doing it since 2002, but I've really been doing a lot more of them. I did like 60 until 2010, that's it. And then in 2010, I moved next to an Asian grocery. I was like, sweet access. So started reviewing a lot more. Here's some, I just put some cilantro, some red pepper. And here's something that goes quite well. Crispy garlic. You find this in the produce section, and it's where it's at. I mean, check this out. Doesn't it look like a potato chip? That's fried garlic, and it's got salt on it. If you like garlic, you gotta find this stuff out. Crunch this up and dump it on. And honestly, I think we're good. Usually if you want to make things a little bit neater looking, you could always throw some, what do you call it? Sesame seeds, but I don't think they're really warranted in this dish. But yeah, looks like a nice bowl of tom yum. Shame is, what I do now is I go take the nice pictures under my copy stand. Oh, can you see it over my shoulder? No. But it's over there. And I take nice pictures. I've got an a DSLR camera mounted on a boom, pointed straight down with 2 lights on either side. Do various angles, various angles of the light, using bounce from the ceiling, as much natural light as I can get. But I live in Washington State, and right now, living in an apartment, see that natural light? It's rather dim. So I have to kind of do what I can. And then after that's all done, this is going to go down the sink because I'm on a diet. I'm only doing this video today. Usually I'll do 3 in a day when my son's at school. But he's being a good boy and letting me do 1. Kind of getting back into the swing of things around here. So, yeah. All right. Well, it's been Hans, the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. The noodles are Sao Tao brand Tom Yum Kung flavor rice vermicelli from Hong Kong. Found these up in Richmond, BC, Canada. At where did I get those at? Osaka Market, which is in Yaohan Center. Osaka is part of TNT Supermarket, which is like a big chain. Especially, I mean, you can't go 10 feet without bumping into one of those big supermarkets in Richmond, BC. So if you live in Washington, or I don't know, I think they have them in Toronto too, I'm not sure, but if you live in Washington State and you haven't been up to Richmond, BC, and you're really into things that are Asian, you're missing out, because I'm pretty sure Richmond, BC, which is next door to Vancouver, has the highest population of Asian people in North America. And so with that in mind, of course, there's tons of Asian groceries, tons of restaurants, big malls that are Asian themed. I mean, it's rad. So, all right, well, better go take the pretty pictures. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, you thought I was kidding? No. Have a good one.